back, everyone. So, can't really do the usual intro with the game because I've been sitting here for the past 15 minutes waiting on the queue. There was about 2,000 something people earlier, but now we're down to 620. So now it's just a little bit of a waiting game. You know, hopefully in the next 5 minutes, within the next 5 minutes, of course. I guess while we're waiting on for the queue to finish, see if I can trying to get another game in here to show up on my window, but it's not working for some reason. Let's see. Where are we at now? 512? That's not it. Well, I was hoping to show something else while we're waiting on the queue, but it seems like OBS doesn't want to work with me here on this. I don't know. It just doesn't want to work for me. So I guess we're just waiting on the queue now. 354 now, huh? Maybe if I reset the application. Still not working. Oh. I guess we're just stuck here waiting until they wait on this queue then. 195, it's getting good. We're getting there. Let's just hope nothing else goes wrong, because apparently there may be possible DDoS going on in the game. Clicking on stuff. This other game moment on this thing to load. $91, almost there. Here we go. Alright. So I played around a bit more with Pictomancer off screen and like think I'm getting a hang of it. Although, again, we're only at like level 80, so 86 and 96 is where the class is really going to pop off. So as for Viper, well, like I said, I need to get at least better gear. I want to get better gear for it. Viper at least before I start trying to hit out more. Speaking of, I need to not sure about the Serpent's Gauge yet, obviously, but okay. Back to main story, I believe. Ruthenium weapon coffer, 655. Yeah, so I guess the side quests probably offered the other pieces that I haven't done yet. I'm gonna hold off on using these coffers and maybe save them for a different class while I'm leveling up and stuff. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road will be taken as your favorite hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although, considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What has the roll John the Landscar been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. I'm surprised we would get this so far early in the this bottom half of the map in this zone already. Makes me wonder what else is in store then. Ooh, sightseeing spot. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, on the opposite bank of Maya Kavek Zoma, but let's remain vigilant all the time, all the same. Oh, there's the Aether Current. So that leaves us with, in this area at least, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field ones, 3 subquest ones. This is it, the village where the Lay of Pots from the Tuli-Royal saga took place. Earthenshire, Ildeshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom built to resemble Pots, while the others is a repurposed town. Oh yeah, the goblins. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. We are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ridderuk is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Ridderuk would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands and Potsworn are injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you've been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. Their word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their crafts. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artists could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Mickey. You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy handmaids, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot gang. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. Well, let us stand in for the injured helpers. It will give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village. And if it brings us closer to the beginning of the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. I could use a nap. Me too. Yeah, I mean, I'll help. Whatever. I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. Well, then why did you... We'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. I'll take every help hand we get. Ridderuk trusts theirs that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist to help hand Rakaruk. You other four follow Ridderuk. There are other help hands in need of hand landing. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing to be an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. I don't know if I'm a mentor, just a hunter. Now let's find this Ragnarok fellow. Ragnarok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot cat. I swear. Every time this word pops up, it tempts me to say cactpot. Like I'm at the gold saucer or something. It's pot packed. But it's just fucking dyslexia kicking in. The pot packed is broken, the pot's empty. Come to aid Ragnarok and set your hand lending with joyous feel smiles. If we can offer the pots one that promise good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. What Ragnarok needs is for new help hands to create good living for pot scoring Kahi. The help hand assigned to Kahi was heard during the Ragnarok, so Ragnarok took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Help hands cannot bother the pot sworn with straight tasks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guest thinking. Please guest think with Ragnarok. Find out what Kahi is lacking so you provide it. You can count on us. This is where Kahi works, is it? Let us take a peek inside then. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here apparently. We'll just have to leave him be and try our hand at some guest thing. Inspect the workshop, you mean... Okay, another camera thing. So basically what the Moblins are... This is like Frankenstein and Igor kind of relationship. The Moblins are just supposed to... You know... Moblins are supposed to just do as they're told or do as they know they're supposed to do while these people do their work. I'm supposed to be reading stuff. First off, I noticed Kahi hasn't touched his food and an empty belly can't be good on his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking, but our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? For Kokai is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's taste. I can help you with that. My brother Kwan is also Betsaro, and while everyone has their personal preference, there are some that can share, like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down. By the time he came back to it, he might find it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rock never would have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explain these things to our cook? Not at all, but I don't think that was the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The Hetzera homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try a draft sea shard. That would make a lovely breeze. You know where we can get one of those? You can gather them from the shoals of no return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up their search for the Golden City. So we salvage them from the wrecks. Can you handle that for us, Vincent? Errand boy yet again. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's files and saws were repairing wore down. Maybe the new set of tools is in order. Ah, Rock was so preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is Helphand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The shoals of no return are past the crags, through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. Vincent, aren't you? What brings you out here? Ah, the issue with caring for the potsman. When they approached me with that same promise, suggested they commission artisans in Charlie instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps their custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of helphands, and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We are on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianger, in fact. Settlements in Kazumaka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital, when I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology. My apologies. I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care of myself. Is it just me, or is my character taller compared to Thancred there? Spot the tunnel opening, head through the passage to the shoals of no return, and recover the drafting shard. Lucky us, the next Aether current just seems to be in the direction we're going. To the elves to the south. Oh, right there. Which has got to be a wind crystal, right? So either the blue or the green. Oh wait, I forgot to attune to the... Man. I keep forgetting the most basic things to do. Or every time there's new content. Or even new expansion. Let me just attune real quick before we continue. Is that a cool breeze, Rock Fields? Yes, thank you for finding our drafty shark. Rock will add it to the new set of tools he brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning at sorrow, and it's on its way even as we speak. Now just leaves the tools. Let's go in and see what Kahi thinks of our efforts. Doing better. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot back. I'm grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of the pot somewhere. Oil lamp to brighten the halls while it looks shoes. Craftsman she satisfies restless with reputation for quality and trust. Such luster, such brilliance, truly a gift fit for the dawns. Glad you like it. Concerning the time our voices are now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill and will have to roll. Forgive my interruption. I've told the Elector and his team the crisis passed and prepared to task us with defeat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is a craft of a potswan. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, Second Thomas. I drew inspiration from Kazumaka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wondered why the mob did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have an answer. Even Charlie and goldsmiths cannot easily replicate such as exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative images. Truly, we're all fortunate who does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of crafts will do well to study here, study there. I was raised among SRO more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity for all various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hitsaro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Rock is very grateful to you. I thank you both for your hard work and clever guesting. When it comes to help handing, know the Potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. The Elector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Thancred and Marianger. I also ran into the Livier twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Red Rock waiting. Red Rock thanks you for assisting Healthy and Rock. She will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? So you managed to do the same. Splendid. And here comes the first. Welcome to FFXIV, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and the new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zeralja. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebblestones. A resilient sun for Dawntrail. Zeralja was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he could volunteer his time for anything unrelated to this contest. Well, we meet again. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Claimants, your attention please. As Ridderrock has explained, many of our Potsworn left us to following the storm. The precious metal work crafted by those artisans bring in much jiggly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Tulioral merchants will suffer. So Ridderrock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new Potsworn. It makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Ridderrock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawntrail of Zeralja's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. Steps we take to get there are not important. And Ridderrock declares the feat of pots begun, but remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The Elector said nothing of taking and wheeling armies from a rival, which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. I mean, technically, I'm a goldsmith and omnicrafter, so Nasty Brute is up to something. He may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Volclamot? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans amongst my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tuliarol to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Koana probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around what you mean. Whatever. That seems like a logical place to start. Back to Tuliarol it is. Wait, does it mean we have to take the boat again? No, 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 I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. Well, not like we haven't figured that out already. This is hardly news. Yes. Yes. Exactly. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? What is with those eyes? What? I'm positive. Mostly. Oh, we're already back here. Ugh, I need a moment. Uphill or downriver? Upriver or downriver? Tamaki is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropey can help us recruit a parts. Actually, don't we know someone from the earlier part of the story? Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to watch me? And you've not chipped your axe again, I hope. Have you? No, Mr. Ripley. Actually, I have a favorite axe. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise that's making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only, I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would have no qualms about relocating to Earthshire? Eddie Where's in Goldsmith, what about him? You mean Fogentine? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. Considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he'd only just got himself a new job. It's too soon to ask him to sign up a pot. There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fontaine at his workbench at this hour. He's finishing it for the day. Probably enjoying a meal over at the Ziblav Table. Then maybe we should go and talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. Two of us can handle this. Take the rest of the cabin if you like. Right, let's go and see a man about a pot. Oh, you're here too. Third promise says she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Aha, yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul, until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. But my new place of appointment has been most welcoming. For the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you settle in, but I'm looking for someone to become a Potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artist signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblo. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to bring a new Potsworn to Earthshire. So that is the way of it. We barely met, and after pushing you to work, I watch it. I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, third promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say that I'm now an official subject of Tuliarolo. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession as claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. Oof, sorry. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I've never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I am indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliarolo that I want you to win this battle. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pact, then I shall gladly do so. Thank you. I shall return to Master Oakley and inform him of my decision. Allow me. I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Perhaps you remember me? Rook Evu, owner of Ziplote. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Wakalamat's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown too, if the gossip is to be believed. Well, as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. You can now... Oh, roll quests! Awesome! Vincent, I was wondering when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon either. I got an urgent job he's doing. There's no one else I can trust with it. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there? I'll join you shortly. Now that we're all settled, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Brooke Yu, proprietor of Zibloff. Again, I hope I'm... As you know, my establishment is open to anyone, people hailing from across Tyrol and sometimes further. Come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch was here not long ago. Sitting just over there, in fact, and having a conversation most foul. I thank you all for coming here, so far from your respective homes. As this is the first time we've all gathered in one place, perhaps formal introductions are in order. I am... Could we have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. Now then, where was I? Oh yes, I am Apiahi. If you are sitting here now, it's because I personally invited you to the passage of the Unbound, my secretive, villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. Villains do not often call themselves such. Nor do secret orders have their meetings in places where all eyes can see. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that word sort over there. Drama queen much? But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason, to throw the world into a mire of chaos and then watch its nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villainous? My only interest is to punish all who dare to mock and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. A grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you are right. At present, we are bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. And in doing so, we shall become unbound. Like the birds soaring up above, we shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the azure skies black. A little late there. But sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds, and even birds must rest. You speak of finding strength. Is that why we are here, to look for it? If so, then I pledge my aid. With newfound might at my beck and call, I shall win adoration not known only by a hero. Your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goal a reality lay in Tural. Across the continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. Did you say artifacts? Oh ho ho, I sense an adventurous hunt for instruments of devious devilry ahead. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Yes, well, to get to the heart of the matter, the objects are held by the disparate tribes which make their homes in the Tural continent, where they've been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beasts called Tural Vidrai, and with them in our possession, none shall be able to stand against us. We shall take the objects ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to undermine nations far and wide. The means by which each of you choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. I take it there are no questions. Then let the passage of the unbound open into the world. We begin at once. They didn't order a single thing. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? They might lack discretion, but they seem formidable nonetheless. So there's supposed to be 6 of them. So, of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to the Lance Guard we did, but it didn't make a damn difference because soon we learned that those unwelcome guests had teeth. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help recovering a stolen art relic. Then another came with the same story, then another, and so on. By the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had one and all made their way across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Each tribe has sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands, they're at a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking for someone who knows every corner of Vaorizty and beyond. Now, I know you've business for all, or else you wouldn't be here in the first place, but if you could take your time to hear Raal Majin out, you'd be doing a service to many who could really use a helping hand. So 6 people, but there's only like 5 different groups, really, when you think of it. Tanks, healers, melee, physical, and magical. So unless... I wonder if it's like in Shadowbringers when you complete all 5 role quests for each of the roles, then there's like a new one that's ultimately finishes this part of the story arc. Greetings. Allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance in this matter. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Greetings, Raal Majin. At the risk of becoming a daily nuisance, I must ask, have there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Why perish the thought. You've come just in time, in fact. None other but the vaunted Vincent has agreed to aid in the search. Finally, a fortunate turn. So long as our sacred treasures are in wicked hands, our homes shall know no peace. To say nothing of the danger they pose to other nations. If these thieves really do intend to stir up chaos across the seas, then you had better depart on this next ship. But before you do, it might be proper to introduce you to those who have come to Tulu'Ural in search of aid. Those Zenqui there comes from the village far to the north. A single warrior cannot hope to stand the power of her tribe's relics, so she requires a stout protector. Someone that can be leaned upon when times are darkest. That's gotta be tanks. The heirloom that Nifim must recover afflicts terrible malaise upon the victims. He seeks someone who commands great healing magic to counteract this effect. Healers. The search for Shapia's tribal treasure has been trusted to a peerless hunter. She requires someone to act as a frontline fighter who can distract her target while her bow takes deadly aim. I'm guessing that's melee. And lastly, there's Suhi, who knows little about her people's ancient artifact, aside that it must not fall into the wrong hands. She seeks a mage with great power, but anything beyond that lies shrouded in mystery. So she's magic DPS. What about the physical range then? Are the melee and physical range grouped up here? Aren't you forgetting some? Oh wait. Your crisis is just depressing if you won't see this. Roljaw hails from further south than Imamuk and has traveled many days and nights search for someone who can strike down their prey from afar. Okay, he's for the physical DPS ranged. Okay. Indeed, I do get so forgetful in my old age. Oops. 5 tribes, 5 stolen treasures, all waiting for the aid of a brave soul. Hopefully that can be you. Of course, I'll share all I know on the matter. You need only ask. And know that I will not hold it against you should you choose to assist only those of whom your talents are best suited. So long as you do what you can, the people of Tural and maybe even further will be in your debt. And now that I will... Okay. You gain access to the roll crest for Dawntrail. Yep. I'll probably come back to that once I hit max level 100. Then I can just do all the role quests for melee all in one go, you know? So now I need to let's continue main story. Master Ropley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Fonjentine has agreed to sign the Pot Pact, yes? While it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith, to have one of our own handpicked to serve the Third promises a great honor for watching make it. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropi. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tulu'Ural. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You always have a job at watching the committee. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. What's become of Fogentine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a constable. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid. We shall meet you anon. I have plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fogentine's putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. You may now unlock deliveries for it. Ah, wonderful. right then. I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass the time however you like, I suggest you head back to the caverns. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. Let's see, what does... So this is just for unlocking so this is, I guess this is going to be the same kind of system like in Shadowrunner's delivery. Yep. Okay, yeah, there's different craftsmen, so... Let's see. So... let's go in order, shall we? Starting with Raw Soul Metalwares. Raw Soul deals in all things metal, particularly when it comes to daily necessities. Unfortunately, she's been recently confronted with an issue that puts her very reputation at work. She seeks a metal worker that understands the importance of punctuality. So she's gonna probably be for blacksmith and armorer. Next we have Epsteels by Pomeka, who's the I don't even know how the hell to pronounce that. Owner pens official documents, transcribes letters for those who cannot do it themselves, and more. She's presently in need of trade in parchment, textiles, leather, and the like. So that's gonna be for a weaver, leather worker. I want to say alchemist as well. Zeralja Juice Crafter is one of the most unique beverages I dare say one will ever encounter. It's just a shame no one's lining up to drink them. Do you have any expertise with the culinary arts or alchemy? Oh, so this one's alchemy and culinary. I would love for you to assist her in running the music shop. Fish fancies Donahue's bit of an eccentric establishment. You see, Donahue deals in fish that he fancies. Unfortunately for him, his tastes are a touch too unconventional for the average customer, and he's anxious sales may not pick up. I'm guessing he's for gatherers then. And for Shun's Apothecary, I regret to say that the owner was unable to spare even a moment for introductions. That said, if you fancy yourself a miner and gatherer... Okay, so miner and gatherer are separate from fishing. This stuff. I believe that covers everything. Now undertake delivery. Seek out shopkeepers in need of aid, lend them a helping hand. Yeah. I'll get to those at a later time, though. Welcome back, sir. We have a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on you, sir. Vincent of the Third promises on. I've been looking all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself at the gate guard stationed outside Sunflower at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to our village. Okay. What is the upper to? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Ooh. I'm about to get into a fight. Are you serious? The Dawn server to Wingsuit. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience, in terms of time, I would suggest full battle regalia. Alright. Oh boy. I guess he wants to test us, doesn't he?
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Oh boy, here we go. Hats on, people.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Stinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Yeah, so long as neither of us get too carried away.
Not even the slightest hint of fear. I knew you were no pretender. The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies.
Alrighty.
Come! Ready your arms. And show me the truth of the tales.
That hurt.
Resolve the Missing Kingdom. All right.
What is this? What is this? Okay.
We're far from beaten.
Oh, come on. At Bahamut Towers, really? Almost got him. 20%.
Now we'll see what you're truly made of.
Now what is he doing? Ah, this stuff! Oh, Jesus!
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Jeez! Man.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with. Ha 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 ha! Confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi? Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
I mean, her heart's in the right place and everything, of course. She will, of course, make mistakes along the way. Everyone does, right? It's just a matter of learning and time, right?
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamachi thinks she understands her many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking. This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne. As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and been loved in turn. Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and When needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it.
Uh-oh.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
Who snitched?
You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Gallof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
If he had it his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away by their belts. Zerolja, your lance-wielding friend Justinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the 4 cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? I'm gonna take a quick break here, and when we come back, I'm gonna probably do some PvP again, and then continue the main story. So, be back, everyone. Alrighty. Who's ready for some PvP? Although, maybe I should also do the, yeah, the daily frontline roulette. That's going to get us some good, well, it used to give us good poetic tomes, but I guess you got to be max level for that. Good lord, look at all the new requirements for mental roulette. Oh my goodness. Okay, what map are we going on? Where are we dropping, boys? Normal one. Let's see. Picto, Viper, all DPS on my team. Oh boy. Oh boy. All DPS there too. And Samurais might be a problem. Apparently Samurai in PvP has like major survivability options or something like that. Alright. Damn! He just fucking wiped my butt out. I think we might have already lost this match. Over. We lost. They're already so far ahead. Look at that arc. Yeah, nope, it's over. Damn. Let's go ahead and do the front line while in the meantime. invest in some food for food buffs for leveling all the other jobs. Need so much to do, so little time, right? While we're waiting on the queue, still need to practice Viper, but so let's see. Oh. Oh, shoot. I think it'll be coming that fast. Then again, it might not make it because some people might bow out. Where are we on? Maelstrom? No, we're on Mortal Flames. So it begs the question. Is PvP going to still be the same? Because I haven't done this in a while since finishing the last series. Usually, with large-scale PvP like this, it's always one team always gets ahead in points, and then the other two teams fight each other, rather than focusing on the team that's winning, you know? But I guess we'll see. Where's the nodes? Oh, come on. That it seems like 75% of the time the nodes, the first nodes to spawn are always in the cave area here on the west side of the map. So Maelstrom's gonna win already. Oh god, here comes Maelstrom. Well, he took the node, but only 47%. Busy fighting something. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. I do that sometimes too. I try to like flank and go for the nodes when you think they're not defending or so far deep into their territory they're not worried about it. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just, you know, luck of the draw, I guess. We're waiting on the next nodes. Also northeast. Maelstrom's going to hit us there in the south. Yep, here they come. Oh wait, no, we're trying to swarm them? But then, hold on, what about... Twin Adder's gonna probably... I think Twin Adder's gonna try and... Some of them are gonna try and come get this one. Oh shit, yep, here they are. Dead. Man. That's ridiculous, man. Wait, we lost our... Seriously? I wonder if there's any Banana up here guarding us. I can't believe I did that! Oh god, here they come! Did the Black Mage not, like, see me or see my name tag? Or something? When I snuck up behind there and, like... What was that? them fight each other up there. We hold these two notes. We're still in last place, unfortunately. Because I'm pretty sure yellow's going to try and come for this one. Red's too busy preoccupied with the other one. Made it to second place now, but Maelstrom's still got a good lead. At least escape the situation. What the hell? Maelstrom? I don't know if that Viper knew what he was completely doing. Oh god, Yellow's trying to pinch. Nope. They're guarding it hard. Yeah, it's lost. Lost those nodes. If I can sneak around to that one. Or maybe... Well, yeah, maybe I can get to that top one, because Maelstrom's going to try and take the middle. Just ignore me. one guy. Oh, there's somebody guarding it. Usually it only works if there's nobody guarding the thing. But yeah. So let me try and make my way through here. Right into the lines, man. Wait, what? It's over already? Oh, Maelstrom 1, of course. Didn't they used to be it took more points than 700? Huh. I don't know. Okay, well, we still kind of need to try and get a win in crystal mining. Just think it's time for a crystalline match. All right. Ooh. New achievement? Battlebred 5. What it participate in 500 matches. Okay. Triumph, and then Triumph though on the other hand, literally only got like half so far. They're trying to flank already. away! Man, we were doing so well, now they're pushing it back. Got the dancer. What is that thing Viper's doing? Guys, come on. Can't be left on my own. Bit of lag there. Come on, we can push him. Push him. Well, I mean, okay. Alright, we got a win in Crystalline, at least for today. So, I think that'll be it for the PvP. So, let's see about going back to the main stage. Actually, maybe. Let me check something real quick. Been over 2 hours now. I'm hoping to at least try and at least get level up to 93. I'm literally like an inch there, like a hair away from leveling up anyways. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left the Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fajentine. Shall we depart for Earthenshire then? A word before you go. Oh no! Look who it is! Look, Evu, what are you doing here? Ah, I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetuating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Here we go again. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh into taco meat. What the? Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What in the hell is with this person? What was that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. It's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Now allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down to the Tyrell for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is to seek the legend, is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wakitha. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition had ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawntrail find the city and return without incident? It seems the legends originated with the Yokoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fajentine safely to the Moblin's care. What's the dreaded 2 headed up to, I wonder? Yep, meanwhile in Kozuhamaka. So they got one.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilian sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories. Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire. Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Uh-oh.
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
Damn.
But he's just a runt.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Your part in this is far from over.
We're back, and we brought you thus a willing potsworn. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at the same aesthetics. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, the promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthshire. Helfund will show you to the walkpot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you, proclaimed the servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have met the requirement of the feat of pots. Ridderrock presents your keystone with joy, smiles, and well-wishing. That makes 3. More potsworn candidates. Come, come, tell Ridderrock your tales. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho! You are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zoralja's esteemed. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, second promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish in Armtrail with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest to me. I will wish only improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tulirol is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garly Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tulirol to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand Arterial and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of upburnings and bloodsheds. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons. Until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Red Rock is reminded of days long ago. In a time before Tulirol, there were no pot packs for the potsmith. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Galul Jaja arrived, the families of the Grabsnatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a warm-made people. We feared death had come for us, but Galul Jaja just wanted to talk. But be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. The little Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jiggly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot packs. Yes, reason and clever think change mobbies' ways of life. First promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. We should be getting on as well. But Gul Jaja never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment, third promise? Or Karak would repay you for helping with Kai. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live with golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, and just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Arkaron. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yokoi friends. They live up in the mountains in Orkopacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. It'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Oh. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urkovacha highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there is a road which leads up to the mountains. Let's find that first. I, on the other hand, however, am going to take these quests real quick, unlock Aether Currents. I know I'm just skimming through the dialogue, but I honestly do not care for these little side things. I just want to try and get the Aether Currents unlocked as soon as possible. There we are, level 93. So I think with this one Aether quest and there's the other Aether current that's nearby to the west, apparently. That should be all of them in this area. No. Apparently I'm still missing like 3 more. Drat, I really thought it would be that easy. Hang on. It says to the north, so... Oh, it's gotta be in that little cavern area. Let me go grab this little quest real quick first. Then again, I gotta come back this way anyways. What am I doing? Southwest. Yeah, it's inside this cave. 328 almost to the northeast. Oh yeah, we gotta drop off the cliff to get to the area. It's gotta be right there on that cliff. Run! Oh wait, I can't jump from here? Huh. How about here? No? Wow, did they really... Oh wow, so you... Well damn, I gotta go the long way around, which is probably down this way, it looks like. Yep. Lovely. They don't want to make it easy for us, do they? How are we supposed to get down there? I have no clue. I'm just gonna continue with the quest then. We'll just figure it out later. Yeah, whatever. Of course. So I'm probably going to end the stream here at this point. Until tomorrow, of course, continue main story and whatever. Oh, and of course, Tuesday will be the official release. So most likely Tuesday there's going to be a lot more players, which means it's going to be a lot more crowded. Hopefully the queue times will not be too bad. So, till next time, everyone.